Hello, I'm Tom Wally. This is from We Are Rewind. Now, as a sound designer, I do use cassettes for some aspects of my work. Literally just recording straight to cassette. I always keep a cassette loaded in my stereo so I can record stuff as I go. I like to, if I hear something interesting, I like to record it, take it away with me. I know there are ways you can do that, but you know, I just feel if I have a physical cassette, then I'm going to listen to it, I'm going to take it away. And obviously there's a bunch of really great cassette labels as well, releasing music on cassette, and you know, I want to be able to hear that music and enjoy it and not just have to stream it. So that's where this came in. This is from We Are Rewind. This is a beautiful bit of kit. I love the sort of Factory Records, Hacienda style, New Order cover. The first thing that strikes you when you take the actual player out of the box is, there it is, look, it's chunky. And trust me, this thing is weighty. If you remember those very first Sony Walkmans that were in this kind of blue finish, incidentally, that is the Kurt. It comes in orange and black, the Surge and the Keith. I got the Kurt. There it is, super chunky. Functionality wise, you've got all the regular cassette player buttons as you'd expect. Nothing new there. But on the top there is something new. If you had an original cassette player, this pairs with your Bluetooth headphones. It is ridiculously simple. Hold down the Bluetooth button, it'll flash blue. You do the same with your headphones and they pair. Look, it's doing it now. Look. Now on this side, and again slightly different to your original Walkman, this thing doesn't take batteries. We've got a USB-C input there for charging it. What it does have though, the classic volume knob. You've got a line out there for conventional headphones, but of course you can use that for playing stuff out of the cassette, off the cassette, into something else if you have just a line out. And then there's a record in button, so you've got the option to plug in a microphone should you want to, which is something actually I want to try, but we'll come to that another time maybe. So first impressions of it, I've used this quite a bit. In fact, let's see, I've got a cassette in there now. Let's have a look. Things Heard Volume 2. This is my sort of regular evolving series of mixtapes that I make, often with stuff that play on the Huey Show on the radio. So all positive with this. Out of the box, works straight away. It's weighty, it feels beautiful. It's about 150 quid, I think. It's pretty expensive, but it feels bespoke and it feels like a lot of care has gone into the design. And just, listen to that. I mean, just the way it opens and closes feels gorgeous. Cons, if I had any, they are that it's actually, we've got quite used to having phones in our pocket. This thing is really chunky, chunkier and heavier than Walkmans that I can remember. And so it doesn't go easily in your pocket. I've been out and about with this quite a bit and I'm always having to carry it in my bag. You know, so it could be smaller. The other thing that I would say is there isn't a great way for getting stuff off a cassette onto your computer, for digitizing stuff. Yeah, you have got a line out that you can use and you can run in. My Mac doesn't take a line in through the headphone port. I don't think. I haven't explored it. But with something like this, I'd really like it to sync up via Bluetooth to my computer so that I can play stuff from this cassette, stuff that I've made, perhaps mixtapes, perhaps recordings of DJ sets, stuff like that, and play it then and digitize it into my computer. Obviously you can digitize cassettes in other ways, but it'd be great if I could just simply do it from this one thing. But other than that, yeah, highly rate it. How do I use it in my practice as a sound designer? At the moment, it's simply for taking away and listening. I might do experiments. I might make mixes that will then make it to air that I go away and live with and listen to. But it's got me thinking professionally about different textures, different the way different media sound. And so it's just opened up my eyes a little bit. And it's given me access to all my old cassette tapes from when I was a teenager that I haven't listened to in a long time. Some of which you won't find on Spotify. A lot of it's just random old mixtapes. So it's made a lot of my archive come to life and come back to me. So yeah, would recommend.